Mo Nique! Mo Nique! Get out, Mo Nique! Mo Nique D.L. Hughley is out here talking about you, girl. He is laying you out. Yes, he is. And he's doing it oh so kindly. And let me tell you, Mo Nique, I don't know how you gonna take this. Listen, I was on the YouTube and Instagram and stuff, and everybody talking about you. They saying that, your career is about to fall off. You're getting yourself blackballed and everything. And we want to know what you think about all this. And I want y'all to call in because we got a video of D.L. Hughley calling you a Heinous Monster. He's calling you all types of lies. DJ, stop the beat. Mo Nique, why did D.L. Hughley, he gonna say you up here lying about his daughter? Is that true, Mo Nique? He said you around here talking about, he had a best friend, which was a grown man. And that's what you told me, Mo Nique. I said, no, D.L. Hughley, she did say you said that. He talking about it was not a grown man that, touched his daughter. He was a boy that was 13-year-old, the same age as his daughter. I said, no way. No way. He said, yeah, that's what really was going on, but she ain't tell you that part. I said, no, she did not. She told me it was a grown man. You had a 40, 50-year-old man up in the bed touching on your daughter, and that was your best friend. And you didn't want to let your best friend go, so that's why you told your daughter she's a liar. And that's why I thought your ass was on the DL. I said, well, that must be his boyfriend or his nigga or something. If he not going to claim, have his daughter back when it comes to a grown man. I said, no way. A 13-year-old boy, that's still wrong, but it's a big difference between a 13-year-old boy and the 30, 40-year-old man. I said, Mo Nique, I know you ain't going around here saying that. Yeah, girl, and let me tell you something else, Mo Nique. You better listen. I was looking at my video, right? And some of your fans gonna talk about I'm a flip-flopper. They say, yeah, your butt was all for her the other day, but now D.L. Hughley talking, I'm flip-flopping. You know what? Maybe I am a flip-flopper. Shit. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't know Mo Nique. I don't know D.L. Hughley either. They don't care about me. All I really want to say, they don't really care about us. Hey, that's how I feel. All I really want to say, they don't really care about us. I don't feel like none of these celebrities care about me. And they don't. They care about their money. They care about their ego and whatever they got going on. And they care about their fan base. And I'm not a fan of neither one of them, okay? So, no, I'm not ride or die for nobody. I don't know them people. Anyway, yeah, I was riding for Mo Nique until I heard the truth, okay? It's like, nah, but D.L. Hughley, he made some good, interesting points. Shit. You know what I mean? I said, oh, shit. He got a little wisdom behind his ears, how he was talking. So, you know what? I'm going to give it up to y'all. I want y'all to call in, and we going to talk about this. And I want to know what y'all feel about this, okay? Yeah, girl, look at Mo Nique looking right here. And I don't know. I feel certain ways about it, Mm-hmm. All right, so how y'all want to start? And no worries, GG. A lot of these niggas flip. Yeah, see, I'm honest with mine, right, CC? I'll let you know I flip on your ass real quick. You know what I mean? I ain't loyal for nobody. How about that? GG crazy for real. Rest in peace, rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Gaslight money. All right, so how should we start off? All right, so let's go with D.L. Hughley.
I was doing the interview and I detailed my daughter's sexual trauma. Mo Nique has taken that video and perverted it for her own uses. She decided to add her own narrative.
Hold on. Did you hear what he said, Mo Nique? He said you are perverted. Ooh, ain't that church? He said you used it as a perversion. He said he was telling his story about his daughter getting touched. Now, D.L. Hughley, I know everybody want to tell their truth, right? And I ain't trying to stop nobody from telling their truth, because when I tell mine, I don't want nobody to stop me, okay? But this is his truth, and this is his story, and it affected him in a major way. It was a 13-year-old boy that was doing some unthinkable things to his 13-year-old daughter. His 13-year-old daughter told him, and D.L. Hughley did not believe her and try to bump it off. That's what just kids do. It's not big of a deal. Why you complain about it? And she felt some type of way about it. And he has always regretted that. That's why he's telling his story, I guess, for other people out there. However, they said Mo Nique, she is perverting this because she's mad at Mo Nique at the time. I mean, she's mad at D.L. Hughley because D.L. Hughley told her ass he didn't want her headline the show. He didn't even want to do a tour with your butt, Mo Nique. But he said you kept begging him and begging him and begging him. Okay, you was up here like me begging for likes, begging to be on that damn tour. And he said he finally gave in because he figured that you changed your ways. And that's how all the stuff came out because Mo Nique wanted to be a headliner. And then the promoter told Mo Nique, okay, we're going to make you a headliner. It's really the promoter's fault. But anyway, Mo Nique said, hell, I don't like D.L. Hughley anyway because he came from my husband. He out here calling my husband gay and my husband wearing panties and my husband being with other men, and I find that disrespectful. So I've been having a bone to pick with his ass. I was just waiting for the great moment. And that great moment happened in Detroit. So that's why she went on there and roasted his behind. And she still stand on it. But it's not working for her because a lot of her fan base and subscribers in the black community is really siding with DL. And I want to know who y'all side with. Press 1 if you side with DL. Press 2 if you side with Mo Nique. Who you thinking are right? Who you thinking are wrong? Who you siding with on this? So that's why he's saying she's perverting that story because she's out here telling this story. This is what she said, okay? That's what she told me. She said, girl, it's so sad. I said, what, Mo Nique? What's so sad? She said, D.L. Hughley is a monster. You don't know. He's just like my father. I said, what? She said, yes. His best friend, 40-year-old, some grown-ass man just like him, was touching on his daughter. I said, no way. She said, yes. And that's not even the worst part. I said, what is it, Mo Nique? She said, his daughter told her, Daddy, your friend touching on me, I don't feel comfortable around him. He look at me a certain way. He make me feel some type of way. He's touching on me and whatever. And did you know D.L. Hughley cussed that little girl out? Told her she's a liar. She ain't going to, be nothing. You know what I mean? I said, I can't believe that, Mo Nique. And she said, that's why I call him a coward on stage. I said, oh, okay, I can understand that. She said, no, because he can't even protect his own daughter. So how is he going to protect the black community while he's going around here trying to be a Democrat, trying to protect the black community, trying to uplift the black community? She said he can't protect nothing because he can't even do it for his own damn daughter. I said, dang, Mo Nique, that's kind of harsh, but I hear what you're saying. So he said, that is not true. She is just perverted. I said, oh, shit. What y'all think about that? Call in. I want to know what y'all feel about all this shit now.
I will only say this, and I'm answering this now in response to a request from my daughter, who, of course, over the weekend was crying, of course, having her trauma trotted out in front of the world.
She over there crying. That's sad. And I didn't think she was over there crying because, his daughter was clapping back at Mo Nique. Yeah. She said, Mo Nique, knock on my door, ho. She said, yeah, we family over here. We are the Hughes. And she called Mo Nique all types of monsters and liars and stuff. So to hear DL saying that she was crying over the weekend, I believe him because, maybe she has to show that tough skin to show that she's all right. But she's really hurt. Can you imagine somebody, a big celebrity out here talking about you in the world to hear? I mean, the story was out, but she amplified that motherfucker. And then she used that story for her own agenda against DL. Because the story that came out when he was telling his story, it was not used as an agenda to be anti-DL, but Mo Nique, she used the story to turn it around for an agenda for her crusade to be anti-DL. Hughley. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to cancel that black brother. She wanted to wipe him away. She wanted to put mud on his name. She really don't like you, DL, okay? And what did you do to her? I don't know. I guess because you talked about her husband. You out here calling her husband gay really ticked her off. Okay? That's what drew the line for her. You out here calling her husband, oh, he got the sweet meat, he taking dick up the hook, you know. And that really got under her skin. So now she's about to get under yours. Because you don't come for her daddy. Her daddy is everything. Do you know Sydney? That's her husband. Did you know he taught her how to be a lady, honey? Yes, he did. I guess she didn't know how to be a lady before, but it came out her mouth. She said, I would not know how to be a lady if it wasn't for him. He taught me how to be a lady. Because I guess her father was not there to protect her, didn't teach her, or her mom. But she said her husband is everything. So if you go against him, baby, it's war. Yeah, she said she can take the hits. But when you go for my husband, y'all better leave Sydney alone. Let's play.
In a situation she had nothing to do with, that doesn't have anything to do with a contract, would be traumatizing to anybody, particularly when it's from somebody who claims to love us for real. But she...
90 seconds.
What you 90 seconds for, ho? What this hoe talking about on the radio show talking about some 90 seconds? I know I put that video up for a good minute. What? Anyway... You know, the devil is just so busy. I done forgot what I was talking about. Please like this video and help my mind. Play.
Contract would be traumatizing to anybody, particularly when it's from somebody who claims to love us for real.
Oh, yeah, that's why I want to say
60 seconds.
Love us for real. Because you know, Mo Nique, she always talking about, I love you, babies. I love you for real. And I want to know, how does that resonate with y'all? Do y'all buy into I love y'all for real? You my hush puppies and my love muffins. Does that make y'all feel loved and appreciated? Press 5 if you feel like I love when Mo Nique called me a love muffin or all this stuff. Press 10 if you feel like it's kind of phony and it's pandering and you just don't buy into that. You know, how do y'all feel about when she says that? When she says it on the TV, she ain't talking to me because I know she ain't talking to me. It's entertaining. That's how I take it. I'm like, this is some funny shit right here. I just see it as entertainment, but I know she ain't talking to
10 seconds.
But let's go.
Talk about how I let a man touch my child, which nothing could be further from the truth. They were both 13 years old. They were friends that had grown up together.
Okay, did you hear that? He said that it was not a grown man. They were teenagers, 13, and they grew up together, you know? How do y'all feel about that right there? You know, do you think that DL is telling the truth? Do you think it was a 13-year-old boy? Or do you think it was a grown man that touched his daughter? Mo Nique said it was a grown man. DL Hughley said it was a 13-year-old boy. I want to know what the people think. Press 13 if you felt like it was a 13-year-old boy. He's telling the truth. Or press 20 if you feel like it was a grown man. Mo Nique is telling the truth. How do y'all feel about that? You know what I mean? And I don't know what I did with the phone line. But you know what? Since I got to redo my phone line, I'm going to take 2 callers real quick because they up here in the queue. You know what I mean? Calling from 304. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, baby?
I'm doing fine.
All right.
I just wanted to I'm sorry. I just wanted to reiterate what I said last week. It's the husband, and I do believe it was a 13-year-old. I think Sydney is ready to leave Mo Nique. I think he has a stash of money to the side, so he done turned her into a pit bull. Because he know the world is going to say that it's due to him, that's why she's been, she's lost her career and everything. So he gonna let the world set the stage for him, so he can go ahead and leave her. And she took, I just think that whole thing with this sexual assault and everything like that, whatever happened to his daughter, I mean, that's triggering to any woman that has ever been through that. And being that she's been through it, I just think that's horrible for her to even weaponize that against that man, And, I pray for her to get to a better place with herself to do something like that, and all of
and
that.
Shame on you, Sydney. Shame on you, Sydney. You supposed to protect Mo Nique. How dare you allow Mo Nique to do that? You should have stood up as a man and say, "No, we're not gonna go low."
We're not gonna do that.
What did Michelle Obama say? When they go low, we go high.
Low, we go high.
When they go low,
and you know
we go high. When they go low, you know what's going on, Sydney? Go ahead.
That's right. And there's a blogger. I don't know if her name.
Please don't say no damn
Diary.
bloggers. I'm trying to get into it with these niggas out here in these streets.
I was just looking at the video.
I know, but once you say a blogger name, you know stuff get back and all this rah-rah stuff.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and
I don't know nothing about that. But listen.
I'm listening.
Well, if you could go and check it out, Mo Nique's own sister drug her about this situation. Her own sister was saying how awful that was for her to even bring that up. I mean, that's, you know, we as women, you know, some of us have been molested and touched and degraded sexually like that. I just think, I mean, when you're a woman and if you for the women, why would you even bring that up? Like, you know, that's triggered a lot of people, and I just think that was just horrible of her to do such. You know, that's all I got to say.
You got to send me that video, too, boo. All right, well, I thank you for calling. I hope you call me back. All right, so let's go on to another caller. Caller 203. You're live on the air, 203. Hello.
Hi, Miss Gigi. It's a pleasure talking to you again.
Hey, baby. How you doing? You know I love that energy, right?
I'm good, boo.
I love that energy. Girl, give me a hug.
I'm good, boo.
Give me a hug.
Yes,
hey.
I'm good.
Okay. Go ahead.
Girl, it's too much going on in the news today. It's just too much going on. But what I do have to say about the Mo Nique and DL Hughley situation is I think it got too far. You don't bring people's kids in a conversation, regardless of if it's public or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think you have to, the conversation is about the whole show thing. It's not about bringing people's kids in. And I think Mo Nique has to learn how to shut up sometimes. Like, you got to learn how to pick and choose your battles. Like, honey, you just getting back into the groove of things. Like, your focus should be your career. And if things got out of line, then that's when you should have talked to him personally. I think opening up to the world, you know, too far and doing all these pictures and receipts, like, it was the promoter's fault. But
Mo Nique gonna regret all this. She gonna regret all this.
Yes.
Because it's not Mo Nique talking. I know Mo Nique from back then. This is not her. That's that nigga talking for her. That's what it is.
Yes.
He's up in her ear telling
Yes.
her
And
what
her
to say and
husband-
how to do. She don't got a mind of
and
her
her
own. She's
husband
lost.
needs to go, her husband needs to go find an occupation, because I don't know what the hell he do. So he needs to go find him an occupation other than just every time he got to be up in the videos with her. I'm like, you all up in the videos every time she talking, nodding your head. Like, boy, like, go find a hobby. Like, learn how to be a man and learn how to treat your woman accordingly. You know her trauma. You know her pain. You know, you need to tell her, like, honey, that's out of order. Like, you need to get offline.
He's teaching her how to be a woman.
How you gonna teach somebody how to be a woman and you ain't no woman? I
That's
can't
what
teach a
she
man how
said.
to be a man. I'm
That's
not a man.
what she said. She said he teach her how to be a woman, honey. That come out of her mouth.
I saw that mess. And my whole thing is, I can't teach a man how to be a man because I'm not a man. I could teach a woman how to be a woman because, like, if I have a child, I could teach my daughter how to become a woman. But because I am a woman.
That's you got. You gonna have to talk to Mo Nique about that, okay? Because she feel different.
I wouldn't even want to have a conversation.
And you know
I
what?
couldn't even have a conversation.
I could tell you some things too. How about this? I've heard plenty of women in the church say that same thing. Mm-hmm. They said their husband raised them. No, I really heard a lot of church women say that before. You laughing, but it's a real thing. And I want to know, have you guys ever heard that in the comment section? Have you ever heard women say their husband is the one that raised them? You know, they look at their husband as their father figure. and they feel like their husband teaches them, everything about life. Comment, have you ever heard that rhetoric before? Press 7 if you have. Press 10 if you never heard that
Lord
before.
Lord have mercy.
But yeah, I heard it before from certain women.
Listen, I've heard that mess too.
Oh, you did?
And if that's the case, yeah, that's incest. If you looking at your man like a father figure, then that's the problem. Mm-hmm. Because your man is your man. He's not your father. Your man can't do things that your father can do, and vice versa. So if you're comparing the two, to me, that is out of sight, out of mind. And that's the problem. I always advocate for mental health. Like, if you are going through something and you're dealing with trauma, go get therapy. There's so many sources out here to help yourself. But to be in a public eye and make yourself look bad and say these things and then have no regret, then there's something wrong with you, because children stay out of it. That's hurtful to bring that girl's trauma up. And the thing I can say about D.L. Hughley, because that was my first time ever hearing about that situation with his daughter. And my whole thing about that, too, is, like, what kind of man are you not to believe your child? And I don't believe that it was a 13-year-old. I believe it was a grown person and someone that he knew.
So he just
because now you're trying to double down.
He lying to clean it up. Why he ain't say 13 in the first place? He
first he said it was a friend of his.
Right. What friend you got that's 13 years old? What friend you got that's 13-year-old, buddy? What you doing?
Woo.
What he doing?
Okay. Exactly. What are you hanging around a 13-year-old boy for?
Is he grooming him? Is he grooming him?
Child. And that's the thing. I was like, okay, first you said it was somebody. So first you said it's somebody. Child. First you saying it's somebody that's close to your family, and this person's older, and it was your friend, and now you dumbing down saying, okay, you backing down saying it's a 13-year-old. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. Like, it's just terrible. It's terrible that we as Black people, we can't protect each other. Like, we're coming against each other. And no offense, what these W's are doing? They laughing at this. They're laughing at this. This is entertainment to them.
You think that? I don't think they even concerned.
They might not.
Because, girl, you know what I heard in the news just recently, right? I heard the W's, they got bigger fish to fry. It was this white pastor man, right? Do you know he was caught putting poison in the Black community wells, in the waters where the Black community reside?
My God.
Yeah. See, I think the whiteys, they don't care about all this gossip shit. They don't give a fuck about that. They trying to race your ass for real, okay? they
for real. They trying to do some get out stuff.
Yeah, how it was back in the day. Because, back in the day, it was real thuggies. You know what I mean? Those were the real thugs back in the day, baby. Those are real thugs.
Right. Right.
But, yeah, they don't like when we talk about that race stuff on this channel now. People don't like that. So I tried not to.
But you want to know something?
What?
You want to know something? I'm sorry to your people, but this is the truth. This is the life we live in now. We've been living like this, and we got to be real with ourselves. Yeah, we don't like to talk about it, but this is the reality of life, and we gotta understand that this is what we're going through. These are things that need to be talked about.
Look at the numbers going they're not down talked now. About, they don't want to hear that. I'm telling
what
you.
Happened?
I said, look at the numbers going down. They don't want to hear that. Listen, I tried before. So we just got to get them what they want. But I appreciate you, boo. All right, I'm going to let you go.
I appreciate you.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play, and I'm going to open up the phone lines. I don't know how this happened.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
Here she goes.
Goodbye.
I got to wait till she finished talking, because I can't stand nobody over talking me. Do you know that gets on my nerve when somebody over talks me? And that's what that machine does. But play D.L. Hughley.
He told me about it years later, and when she told me about it, I, and this is something I lament to this day, denied that I said, well, you know, that's what kids do. Now, that was my estimation of it. It was not her interpretation of it. She was hurt by that. And I will never forgive myself for not, A, believing her, and B, handling it the way I did. But for Mo Nique, A, to put a man in that room, which never happened, and B, to bring up sexual trauma in an argument that has nothing to do with what you're talking about, is unconscionable.
Ooh, what do y'all think about DL? DL, you wrong for that. Talking about that's what 13-year-olds do. No, they do not. Comment, let us know. And that's the thing. And you know what it remind me of? Do y'all really want to know what it remind me of? If you want to know what it remind me of, press. Here she go. Here she go. Press 5 if y'all want to know what it remind me of when he said a 13-year-old boy. And I'm not trying to be messy, y'all. I'm just telling y'all what's on my mind.
Press 1 to hear important instructions.
Yeah,
Your show is scheduled to start in
again.
25 seconds.
She's always talking over me. Why she gonna say something again when I'm talking? Okay, yeah, phone call in. Come on, call in, phone call in. This is our time tonight. Anyway, don't you know that girl?
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
Again.
4,
There she
3,
go again.
2, 1.
All right.
Blog Talk Radio.
I can't. We don't need all them countdowns and stuff. Anyway, okay, you remember that cheerleader girl, right? She was on Basketball Wives. And remember, she got a baby daddy named Dwight Howard, right? That big old basketball player, right? And you know, he had a son. And his son, 13-year-old, that was doing some, unbelievable stuff to the kids. And I think that that 13-year-old that D.L. Hughley was referring to is somebody like him that can be very aggressive towards other kids and take their unbelievable actions out on other kids in an aggressive manner. And for D.L. Hughley to tell his daughter, that's just how kids are, that is horrible. DL, what's wrong with you? What happened in your childhood? Was that normal in your childhood? That something happened to you? That made me think something happened to DL Hughley when he was a child. It really does. And did y'all hear about that pastor named John Gray? Girl, this is what I heard. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. They said when John Gray, this pastor man, big old pastor man, when he was a young little boy, some man from the church, did a golden shower in his mouth, okay? They said some man from the church did a golden shower in his mouth. You know what a golden shower is, right? Now, when you go to the bar, they like to do the shit pies, right? They like to do the shit pies on people's face. So a golden shower, think about it. Come on, you can get it. Well, okay, a shower, what is it? It's liquid coming down, a stream. Golden, okay, what is something like golden yellowish that may come out your body? Yeah, that's a golden shower. Yeah, I don't want to say, okay, a number 1, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I heard on the streets, that a grown man did a number 1 on Pastor John in his mouth when he was a young boy. And he said he been messed up ever since. And he's trying to heal, and that's why he has an issue with cheating. That's what I heard, y'all. What y'all think? Oh, yeah, and they said R. Kelly, too. He has a golden shower. He loves those golden showers. It's something about shit and piss. You know what I mean? I don't know what people find sexy about shit and piss, but they do. They find shit and piss so attractive. People find farts attractive. Yes, they do. Be careful if you pass gas. I don't know if y'all heard this before, but they said in jail, when you pass gas, it's a mating call. Have y'all heard that? When you pass gas in jail and these niggas smell that funk, they get turned on. Okay, they want that booty juice. Okay, they say, I smell that booty juice up in the air. Okay, yeah, girl, they get turned on by that shit. So these niggas getting turned on by any and everything. And you know what I heard a big fetish right now is feet. Y'all better be careful with them feet. Don't be showing your feet off because these men would do so much to these feet, okay? Man, please. You better put your toes up, okay? So what y'all saying in this comment section? Hell no. I'm telling you. People find animals attractive. You right, Randall. They do find animals attractive. They doing pigs, chicken, hog marks, you name it. Yeah, be careful. Okay. All right, so let's play. Here we go.
Daughter Tyler addressed it, my daughter Ryan addressed it with her in a letter. And the thing that I was most proud about in the letter is not only that she held her head high because she's supposed to. The other thing is she said there are legitimate things you could have gone after my father about because my children know exactly who I am. They know that I'm not perfect. They know that
okay, so the kids say you could have went to my father on other things. I'm looking at the comment section. There's somebody say I got ugly feet, and so what? Do you know it's a lot of niggas that love ugly feet? They love feet that's offensive looking. They love it. They truly do. And that's why somebody for everybody. You have men that are attracted to the most unattractive people. They find attractive in some way, shape, or form. You know, beauty is really in the eyes of the beholder. People always trying to push this agenda, try to make every man look at every girl the same, and this is a 10, this is a 9. Everybody got their own taste and what they like. It's just like food. Every black person don't like chicken, y'all. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Every black person don't eat watermelon, y'all. You know what I mean? Everybody is different. Shit, you know? So, but let's go.
I'm flawed. And none of them would have a problem with you assailing things that are really true. But you and your husband putting a man in my daughter's room, and that is not what I said. But you and your husband putting a man in my daughter's room, and that is not what I said. And you weaponizing it and using in a trite argument shows exactly how low you are. It was about a contract. It was not. It was about an insult on the radio station, on my radio station. The question never.
Did not tell you. Did not tell you. Did not tell y'all. 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 I knew it. I knew it. I told y'all. I told y'all at the start. I said this is because D.L. Hughley's show was calling Sydney gay. That's what it's all about. Mo Nique is mad offensive that DL and DL people accused her husband as gay. That's what she don't like. She see her man as the most king, the highest of the high, the most masculine of masculine, and that really ate her up. Even though Mo Nique, she say, you know, she's for the gay community and she got gay friends or whatever. But hell, I don't know. I don't know. Just because she got gay friends, I don't know. But I know that really ate her up, and she feels some type of way. And I'm sure she probably wish Sydney can, be more aggressive. Even though she said, you see this man right here, he don't even flinch. But I think she want his ass to flinch. Honestly, deep down inside, I think she want him to stand up. And I think if it ever came out that Sydney out here bending over for another man, even though she may know about it, but if it get worldwide and it's proof like a video, oh my goodness, that's going to tear Mo Nique up. That's going to tear Mo Nique up. But I don't know. What do y'all think? You know, they say that Mo Nique does have kids with this man. And some people say Sydney must have some good D to be putting it down on Mo Nique. I don't know. But I'm going to look in the comment section. They said ain't no DL ain't got no eyebrows, gayer than the bells of Christmas. Girl. All right. I'm going to keep on playing. But I knew it was about him being gay. I mean, about DL calling him gay, you know. Because she said before the contract, she was going to eat DL Hughley up. Anyway, she was gunning for DL because he talked about her husband being gay. But let's play.
It aired. You know it never aired. And you continue to have it. And then you have the temerity.
Let's play back.
interrupting in a trite argument shows exactly how low you are. It was about a contract. It was not. It was about an insult on the radio station, on my radio station. The question never aired. You know it never aired. And you continue to have this. And then you have the temerity to answer my daughter's letter with an invitation to come on my show. I will never let you on my show. Never. We will never talk to my children. I will never have anything to do with me. You do not exist. Maybe leaving my children out of your mouth will leave you room for the food you love so much. Look, you can continue to do whatever you want to me. That is fair game. I'm in this business. For you and your husband to continue to do things like this, you have already, first it was a contract. You've attacked everything. The dog, my wife, now my children. Enough. I was doing the interview and I detailed my daughter's sexual trauma. Mo Nique has taken.
Girl, what y'all think about that? Y'all better call on in, okay? And guess what? I got Mo Nique videos too. Yeah, she's talking that talk too. Y'all want to hear what she got to say? Make sure y'all like this video. I got her too. Okay, somebody in the phone line. Let's pick up the phone. Calling 646. You're live on the air. 646.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, good evening.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Doing good, enjoying your show.
Thank you. All right, go ahead.
Thank you. You know what? I just want to keep it very quick. I think that Mo Nique, I was happy that Mo Nique had some resolution with Lee Daniels. And then here we go, a couple of weeks later, she has a mix-up and disagreement about some venue, business deal, some comedy show with D.L. Hughley, then she blows the hell up, and she going out there spilling all the man's business. Now, I don't know if he's a good man. I really don't. But the thing is, if this is about the comedy show, then what the hell his family got to do with that? And didn't she know who he was and his history before she wanted to do business with him? You know, I'm looking at Mo Nique's side eye. I mean, she's tiring. I'm sorry. She's very tiring. And,
you know what, baby?
You know
what, my babies? It's about the black community. It's about standing up for these black women out here and being careful about monsters like DL. That's what it's about, my babies.
You know what? I agree with you. I agree.
No, okay, listen. No. I'm just playing around, okay? I'm just playing around.
No. But I agree with the statement. But I was going to say to Miss Mo Nique, she definitely, I mean, if she can do that, she can be about that life. But she had to be about that when it's time for that paycheck, too. So when she's going out there sign up with D.L. Hughley with all his issues, then she can't come out and be like, oh, well, this is the issue I have now. I'm like, wait a minute. He had the same issue when you signed the contract with him a couple of weeks ago.
I get what you're saying, and I agree with you. You're pretty much saying, listen, Mo Nique, you knew he didn't protect his daughter. Well, she said she did not know. She said before going into business with him, she did not know about this story. She found out about this story after her situation with the contract, and then she happened to bring it up. She said, I did not know. She didn't know. That's what she said. She didn't know.
Okay, now you know she lying, because everybody in the black community knew and made statements about D.L. Hughley and his family.
I didn't know either. I really did not know until Mo Nique blew it up.
Okay, you know what, Miss Gigi? I believe you don't know. But she is in the comedy community, so I'm going no. She's a hot mess. I'm sorry, it is what it is. But you know what? I love your show.
Well, I love you for calling in. I really do, and I love your energy. All right. Well,
I keep it real.
Call back. All right, we're gonna let you go. Calling from 213. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, how you doing?
Girl, you be having me crack up, okay? You was talking about that big fat man, John Gray. Girl, you made me throw up in my mouth.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's horrible, but you know, that's the real truth. Have you been seeing a lot of stuff about him? I was going to play his video.
I used to watch him.
Yeah, girl, I was going to.
His wife had a special on Oprah's show. I don't know if you watched it.
I did not.
It was called The Book of John Gray. He literally had his own show on OWN. And I used to watch them. And he just needs to sit. Listen, here's the thing. He definitely had trauma. Somebody done did the golden shower in his mouth. That's a curse. People don't realize that's a curse. And so
maybe they sprayed a lot of spirits up in him.
It's a curse because the devil knows, he sees your stars. John Gray was meant to preach the gospel and be a preacher. So the devil comes at you earlier, just like R. Kelly. R. Kelly is meant to sing. So it's all about the mouth, and that's why they do that in the mouth. That is a curse. He was cursed as a little boy. What should have happened, instead of going to these fake churches, should have went somewhere real and got deliverance, and then he would have been all right. But since he is clearly not delivered, what he needs to do is sit down. That's the thing that makes me mad, because you still want to get that check off of the church, and you know you're not right. You admitted you're not right. You still sending women your little, sausage over to just sit down. Be like, yo, I have a problem. I'm working through it. I don't need
why would he get
church.
stuff down if you just said he's cursed? So don't you think the curse is still in him? And if you're a good
the curse can be broken. Until that curse is broken, he needs to not be trying to lead a church, is what I'm saying, because he's going to hurt other people.
But who is in the mind of John Gray? Is it the curse demons, or is it John Gray?
Okay. What a curse is, it curses your actions, right? So he is in charge of his actions, but there's a dark entity behind him. He has to get rid of that dark entity so that he can come into being who he really was meant to be.
Right. I get what you're saying. I totally get it. But I'm just saying, if you are a dark force and you're inside somebody, wouldn't you play it the same way John Gray is playing it out now?
Yep.
The dark force is doing a great job. He's causing confusion. He's still in the church. He's not going to get out the church. Come on, you can stop with that.
He's wrecking his marriage, and that's true. I agree with you.
And he's doing it on a public stage. And the dark spirits, they love doing it on a public stage. They love the attention. They love the glory. So that dark spirit is doing what he want to do.
Remember that preacher that died? What's his name? Eddie Long. Remember, he used to be in a big church in he was the same thing. He was molesting little boys, and he wouldn't sit down. I blame the people around him. They need to make him sit down.
All right, they said we need to start talking about this Sydney now. They said y'all getting out of hand. We ain't in church. Okay, go ahead. What's your thoughts?
Okay, so Monique. Okay, so Monique is wrong all day long. I called in like a couple of days earlier, and I told you I didn't like her husband, and I knew it was going to get worse. That is a perfect example. Monique is not right mentally, and she needs to have somebody who's in their right mind tell her, hey, girl, that's not right. You shouldn't go there. But she don't have that. She have somebody in equal mind who eggs her on. She need a better man. If she had a better man, he'd be like, babe, don't go there. That's not right. And he don't have her back. He does not have her back. So Monique is wrong. Now, in regards to D.L. Hughley, I heard you guys talking about him supposedly changing the story, saying it's a 13-year-old that was in the room with his daughter and it wasn't a man. I don't think he changed the story. I think the guy who was D.L. Hughley's friend was a grown man, and that boy might have been the grown man's son. And because he was friends with the man, he probably was like, oh, yo.
Well, why didn't he clear that out? He should have made that clear. He didn't make that clear. So, that's on DL.
He didn't make it clear at the time, Gigi.
He should have, because it sounded like he said my best friend. He was my really, really, really good friend. He didn't say that was my son's, or, that's the son or the father of.
But just think about it. If he was lying right now, let's just say for argument's sake, he's lying. It was a man, but now he's saying it's a 13-year-old boy. Don't you think his daughter would say something?
No, because his daughter going to have his back. No. Why would his daughter say something?
No, I would think if he turned around and lied.
No. Family sticks together. Family likes for each other. What are you talking about? No, they're going against Mo Nique. His daughter don't like Mo Nique. None of them do. So whatever it takes to make daddy look good, to go against this monster Mo Nique, we going to stick together and we going to do it.
Okay.
She going to stick by her daddy. She love her daddy, even though she felt wrong, but she still going to stick by her daddy. That's her daddy. She loves her daddy.
Think they would cover for him after he say it was a man and change the whole story and say it was a 13-year-old boy? I don't think so. I disagree.
Listen, these some wives got black eyes, and you ask her what happened. Will she cover for her husband?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, she gonna cover for her husband. I mean, people that have relationship with each other, they cover for each other. I mean, maybe you're just so honest and truthful. Everybody not like you. Maybe you never cover for somebody.
No, I'm not. I'm not. But when it comes to violence, I wouldn't cover personally. I mean, that doesn't make me an honest, truthful person. That makes me somebody against violence. However, I just say I agree with you because there are people out there. Not every woman is going to shut the F up if somebody punches her in the eye. Some women will set it off. And some women, like you said, will keep silent.
But often,
I agree.
when we look at the percentages, it seems like more than often they are quiet about it. When you talk to the police, they say they come out there for the domestic report, and then the girl changes and said nothing is wrong.
That's true. I agree. And I'm listening to your theory. I guess I'm just hoping that it's just not that demented because this whole thing is crazy as hell. So it's like to make it think that it could get worse, it's just, I'm just having a hard time with this whole thing. It's just crazy.
It's not crazy because that's how family is.
At both of them.
You never heard, the uncle was molesting some kids in a family, and even though he was wrong, you still have family members. Don't say that out loud. Protect the family. Don't tell nobody.
It's in my own family.
It's still the protection. So yeah, it happens a lot. They're still going to protect that person. And if somebody outsider of the family, say, yeah, I heard your brother did X, Y, and Z. They go, no, my brother is not. Get your ass out of here. I rebuke the demon. You don't come up here talking bad about my brother. He's married. He got kids. How dare you? They're going to be very on and offensive. They're going to ride for their brother, their kinfolk.
Yeah. No, I agree. I cannot disagree with you. I can't. I just don't know which one his wife is. But I'm not going to disagree with you that there's a lot of women who will keep quiet and won't say anything, but then there's also women that wouldn't. So I personally just don't know which type of woman D.L. Hughley's wife is.
Right. There are women that won't, that will speak up, but it seems like it's not a whole bunch of them that won't, It's a small collective. But how these girls are raised to be quiet, shut up. It's always your fault. What did you have on? Well, why did you go over there by yourself in the first place? You knew he was coming. Why didn't you leave? Why you didn't say anything earlier? Why you just not saying something now? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
That's true. And I could see them being even more protective because DL is a celebrity on top of it.
Yeah, we don't want that to get out. But you see, DL, he even told the story. He told the story. He said, the producer said, don't ever tell that story. You're never going to work again in Hollywood if you do. But he felt it was right for him. And I guess he wanted to be an advocate, for the situations for parents.
But doesn't that speak of his character, Gigi, of being somewhat decent for doing that? Because he didn't have to say shit.
Of course it does. But Mo Nique, she's in war with him, so it doesn't matter what the intentions was, because she want to use it for her agenda and for her war. So that's why he called her perverted.
Yep. Yeah, he did. He ate her up today. I ain't even going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just, it's terrible. I don't know. Like I said before, Mo Nique did that. It was wrong. And that's why she is losing a lot of people because we are sensitive to that. Like you said, it is in a lot of our communities. I'm going to say this is not a black thing. This is an every color thing. This happens in all Hispanic. A lot of Hispanics go through this. White people go through it. So it's not with the white people saying what they looking know. Every race goes through this.
Yeah, but it's not enough that's been going to do it to prevent it because it's the men, you know?
Right.
And nobody gonna have no laws that's gonna stop Caucasian men. If the Caucasian men are doing it, they not gonna do no whole bunch of laws to police them and to lock them down and to make them feel criminal. Hell no, they run the world. So that's not gonna happen.
Yep, men been perverted since the beginning of time. All nationalities, creeds, walks of life. So
not walks of life, walks of life. If you look into certain animals, if you look into certain animals like hyenas, it has always been known the female has always dominated the hyena family, and they are the women that are the strongest, and they are the women that goes against the lion. Anybody can take a lion down. It's a group of female. I know, but I'm just saying because you said all walks of life. You know, when you say all walks of life.
Let me X that out.
Yeah, you want to X that out.
Human being walks of life.
Okay, humans.
The human being type.
But yeah, them hyenas.
Because the female tends to be dominant in most animal kingdoms. The female is considered very dominant in the animal kingdom. Most of the animal kingdom, the females, they go out, they hunt, they do a lot of stuff.
Well, I know lions they do, but they saying next. All right. Well, I love you, but we gotta go. All right, let's go into the next caller, and I'm gonna start listening to y'all in the chat too. Calling from 510, you're live on the air. Hello, 510, you're live on the air. 510. All right, let's move on. Calling from 434, you're live on the air. 43. Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Oh my goodness. Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I wasn't sure if you could hear me. So I just wanted to address the Mo Nique situation because after the situation on the stage, a lot of things started dropping. Like, oh, it was not about this. It was about this. It was about this. And so, to be honest, like DL said, the inappropriate question that was asked was not even aired. So in that situation, Mo Nique could have pulled him to the side and said, "I do not like what the question was. Like, your employee should not have played with me and my daddy like that." You know what I'm saying?
She did
so
that.
I think that should have been.
And she did that. She called him, and he pulled it off the air, and it never aired.
But why did? Okay, so that's awesome. So after that, why still hold a grudge and bring that up? You know what I'm saying? Because now she's addressing that, and she's talking about the truth and dare situation, which obviously y'all squashed, and maybe they did squash it, or maybe they didn't, or maybe that's why she's still harboring that emotion. Maybe he did not react the way she wanted him to. But at the end of the day, obviously the contract was bad. I was hoping.
Well, I tell you why. I tell you why. What? This is why. She told me. She said, I called him because they did a radio show like she told y'all. And they said, you want to play a game? She said, I like to play games, of course. Now, this is DL workers, his people, right?
Yeah.
And the girl said, which one would you rather do? Would you rather let your husband, Sydney, do with Lee Daniels with a condom or be with a hoe without a condom? And she said, what type of sick shit is this? So she called DL. Exactly. She said, DL, I just want to let you know what your workers are asking me on the air. And his response is really what ticked her off. His response said, well, it's comedy. It is what it is. That's just how it rolls. And she was offended with that. She said, no, brother. I don't think, the black community is going to take this very well or what you're doing. And it never came out. But she did not like his response. She felt that he should have had her back more And it always stuck with her. Okay, so you think this shit is cool. You think this shit is acceptable. And the only reason why you took it off the air, because I had to tell you something about it. So she said, okay, you want to play them games? Well, let's play. So the next time, you know, she was going to go on air, she said she was already planning to go after him because of that attitude. Since you think this is okay, in that mindset, I want to give you a taste of your own medicine.
But exactly. But here's the thing, though. Honestly, truly, that was wrong, and she did not like his reaction to how he reacted to the situation, which I totally understand. I'll be mad too. But why hold that for so long after you literally said that Oprah did the same thing to you, A, B, C, and D, and then you still hold him accountable for something for so long? And then in 2022, you do this show, and you know you're still mad after you, like, besides the point whether she knew he was in the show or not, you find out that he's on the show. Maybe that triggered something. But isn't that the time where the manager steps into place and says, you know what, this is not the time and this is not the place? He has a radio show. They could have did that. What I wanted Mo Nique to do was to walk in that office and, like, slam that door and go off on the people, like, what the hell, I'm the headliner, this is what it says, and let's see what's going to happen. Like, were they going to laugh in her face? Were they going to talk shit? Were they going to ignore it? I felt like that was not the place. And then after that, Mo Nique just kept going on and going on. You know, I love you, my babies, all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say that she's a narcissist, but I also feel like she always uses us as her clutch, because we will support her. After the BS happened with Netflix, she needed her money. Tyler Perry, she needed her money, and then now she's getting her flowers. And then everybody has a reaction, and everybody reacts to things differently. But I also think that management should have stepped in and said, Mo Nique, I get what you're saying, but there's a way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. Mm-hmm. I just feel like they're all comedians. Like she said, everything is kiki. So when is it kiki for her? Like, when do we get to laugh?
I don't know. Most people are hypocrites. They want to laugh at everybody else, but they don't want the jokes on them. But
Thanks for letting me call.
I appreciate you, boo. We're gonna let you go. We all want to play some clips of Mo Nique. Now, this what happened this past weekend, which made him even react to this. And I want y'all to hear her out and comment. I want to know what y'all think about this. Listen to this. Once I find that video, where is the video at? Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to donate. Who gave me some donations? Hold up. I can't see. Shout out to people giving donations. Thank you for the $5. You know, I can give me a $5 good foot long. All right, from Subway. Check this out.
So to DL's family, to his beautiful wife, to both of his daughters, listen, the intention is not to hurt y'all. Because I'm not saying anything that your father ain't already said.
Hey, how you guys doing? Ain't that something? What do y'all think about that? She says my intention is not to hurt you guys. And do I feel like her intention is to hurt them? No, I feel like her intention is to hurt DL. Her intention is to cancel DL. Her intention is to humiliate DL, just like DL assistant humiliated her husband. And she felt some type of way about that. And she's still feeling some type of way about that. And that's why she made gay jokes on DL, because she wanted him to teach him a lesson. That's what it's about. She wants to discipline DL. She want to get on that stage, call you all types of gays and DL and bending over. Because I want you to feel how you made Sydney feel when you allowed your assistant to play on his manhood like that. Sydney not even mad, but I'm mad at your ass. He's my king. He's my daddy. He's my father. I'm going to always protect him and respect him. You think it's choice that you get the F with my king? Nah, nigga, not today. Not today. This is my king. He protects me. Hell yeah, I did that on stage, and I'll do it again. DL needs to have a taste of his own damn medicine. I humbled his ass. Yes, I did. But now everybody comes against me, so now I'm gonna have to try to soften this blow. I don't know how she gonna, what direction she gonna do when she get out of this. I don't know. But let's go. Y'all need to check this out. She explained herself. Check it out.
We have those other sisters that's saying, why would you traumatize that man's daughter? And I want to address this.
Yes, please.
I can't traumatize DL's daughter because he's already done a good job at it. I can't do that. I simply reposted what he said. That's all I did. But because we've been taught to be in our feelings.
All right, so what do y'all think? Do you feel like Mo Nique is innocent? All she did was a repost. She didn't mean no harm by it. She didn't want to hurt nobody. She didn't want to attack DL's character. She just reposted. It's no harm in that. It's already out there on the atmosphere. Come on now, stop that shit. You reposted it because you want to get the conversation talking, and you want to paint a certain picture of DL, and you want to push an anti-DL Hughley agenda. That's what she wanted, but I don't think she's getting that.
We've been taught to deal with fluff. I won't say ain't nobody, because there's some real brothers that's beginning to question, wait a minute, what did she say you did? And you liked your friend more than you loved your baby?
How?
And how? So when I say of a coward, do y'all see how I could say that? Because let me tell you something, my sweet brother. If your baby girl came to you and told you that one of your homeboys put his hands on her, would you see your homeboy?
All right, so you guys can see, Mo Nique, she's not talking about a 13-year-old. She's talking about a grown man. DL peer, DL age group, DL homeboy. And nobody would think that DL has a homeboy or a friend that's 13 years old. That's kind of awkward. All right, so I'm
going to bust his lip in such a way that while he's sitting in jail, his mouth out. I remember my mother saying to me when I came out with it, why would you say his name? Why would you say his name? Why couldn't you just say a family member? Why would you say his name? I said, Ma, because that puts everybody on trial. That puts my uncles on trial. That puts my other brother on trial. That puts daddy friends on trial. That puts every man that has been in my life on trial. And that's unfair. So when, again, you have a man saying, my friend, well, it puts all your friends on trial. Because you said, I have that was my really, really, really good friend. And I didn't want to inconvenience that friendship. Well, you have some really, really good friends. You put all of them on trial until you say, this is the person. So I don't mind the ridicule, Keisha. I don't mind the ridicule, baby. I don't mind them throwing the mud, slinging the dirt, because if it helps one little girl, say, listen, this the person. This is the person. So to DL's family, to his beautiful wife, to both of his daughters, listen, the intention is not to hurt y'all. Because I'm not saying anything that your father ain't already said.
Wow. You need to advocate for the young lady. Wow. Actually more angry at Mo Nique for speaking about that than they are in their need to know who was the one who did that. You love your mother, if you love your sisters, if you love your brothers, then how do you not love your daughter enough to support her and be verbal about who it is? Because the moment that individual touched your daughter was the moment he was no longer a very good friend.
Period.
Period.
All right, call in. What do you guys think about that? Clip it, and you know I have more. Let's take some callers. Calling 2702, you're live on the air. 702. Hello, 702. All right, next caller. Calling 276, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I just had a quick word to say about the D.L. Hughley part and the 13-year-old boy. Now, in my head, it could have been true because he said it was years before he found out about this molestation of his daughter. And by then, this 13-year-old boy could be 23 years old. And he could have been classified as his homeboy, you know, because it took him that long to find out about it. As far as what I understand, you know. And I think, and that screenshot you had up there with Mo Nique and with her eyes blurred out, she looked just like a mannequin, and one of those ventriloquist dummy, and he's sitting back there with his arm up her back, telling her what to say. They need to move and stop doing that kind of stuff. I mean, I like Mo Nique. I always like Mo Nique, but I don't know. She just got out of hand. That Oscar, and you will find plenty more Oscar winners that don't get work. They say almost an Oscar is a curse because after you win one, you don't get good work anymore because people think they can't afford you or you a bad egg. Even Halle Berry, when she won hers, she didn't get any much good work. She didn't get, what did she get after that?
Ain't nobody trying to pay that high-ass actress when they can get new talent, fresh talent, you know?
True.
It's all acting, and there's a lot of actors and actresses in this world.
And so if she was stuck on that Oscar, I mean, you know, and she didn't get good work after that, I guess it would make her feel some kind of way. But she shouldn't have. She should have done her research, and she should have seen the Oscar winners before her. She wasn't Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep was the only person I know that could, you know, get an Oscar or something and keep getting good work. Mm-hmm. But other than that, you know, with Mo Nique, I don't get it. I'm not gonna blame it on her husband. I'm just gonna blame it on her being needy. She's just needy. She needed that build up, you know, like even when she played on the Parkers, she was always so needy. You know, she had to have validation all the time, you know. So, and people in my family didn't like her, even on the Parkers. Mm-hmm. My nephews and things, they couldn't stand her because they said she was too needy and greedy.
Well, if you look at all her characters, ain't all her characters needy and greedy?
Yeah, most of them fat girls and all that kind of stuff, you know.
I was thinking about Two Can Play That Game. When she played that character, Two Can Play That Game, they placed her with a thug. And I believe she was buying him stuff and stuff. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know she wasn't with a good man.
That, you know. But she could have, you know, just laid in the cut, gone and kept building up her comedy. But the whole grudges and to do it this way, see, look at the puppet master and the mannequin. His arm up her back, wiggling her head and making her eyes spread. But that's all I really had to say. I mean, you know, it's been going on too long, and they're going to keep on until none of them have anything.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, thank you for calling. Let's go on to the next caller. 510, you're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm good. I just want to make this quick. I've been following this Mo Nique situation from the beginning up until now. Even when she was blackballed, I was still on the fence. But now I'm off the fence and I'm on the sidewalk. So basically, she done crossed the line on all levels. And when I say all levels, I mean the disrespect of a colleague, a disrespect of her platform, a disrespect of his daughter and his wife. Totally out of character and out of line. And I'm at the point now where I just can't feel for her, even through her trauma. Like we've all experienced trauma. Sexual trauma is probably one of the hardest trauma you can probably experience, especially from a family member that you love, and I get it. I've never experienced it in my life personally, but I do know people that have, and they live through it. You know, they get it by day. At the same time, they deal with it. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just a good listener.
Okay. I'm sorry. Somebody calling me from a scam, likely, you know? Mm-hmm. Can't do them scam calls.
No, I don't do them scam calls, but I hear you, and I appreciate anything else you want to add to it. Go ahead.
Just last but not least, hopefully this will be the end. Hopefully she will not respond to DL after he told her.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. I'm going to stop you now. Do you think she's going to stop responding? No, she is not. She loves this because it's more attention.
2 weeks.
It's more attention, and she already told y'all she's taking it on a roll. She's getting back on stage, and she's going to talk about DL, Vivica Fox, and some more on June 19th.
Who gonna watch it?
Somebody gonna watch it. Hell yeah, because I got to gossip about it. Shit. You know I ain't gonna miss that. Well, I ain't gonna watch it, but I'm gonna hear the feedback because I never watch nothing anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna have to call you back, Gigi, because it's gonna be more to talk about, and I'm just done with Mo Nique. I just can't do her right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, boo. You gonna pick her ass up.
All right.
When she do a movie, you gonna love her again. Okay, bye. Calling from 949. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi girl, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. So I think this is what's happening. I think ever since she did not get the support of the community and other comedians when she was trying to get that Netflix deal for Amy Schumer type money, and she was only offered $500,000, I think that kind of cracked her right there. She thought she was worth it. And you know what? She has every right to think she's worth it, but everybody else has the right to think what they think. If they don't think she's worth it and they spoke on it, that's their right to do. And she was hurt, and I probably would be hurt too if I had taken her stance that I'm worth it, y'all should support me, and nobody supported me. But the problem is they have the right to have their opinion. And I think she was all gassed up because she got that Oscar, and she thought she was worth it, and she was mad the community didn't stand behind her. And then when she turned down that $500,000, I know she was butthurt after that. And I think all of that kind of cracked her mentally. So that's what she's holding on to. She lost all that money. But I just checked her out. She's worth $13 million. So you know what? This is, I think she's, she's in the mode now like she's a big master troll. She's going to get this money from being a troll and working with, her new boss, who's a big troll, 50, he's a troll. So those trolls are laughing all the way to the bank. That's what I think.
Yeah, and I think she don't mind because she's already been a villain. She's already been villain side. She felt like a villain, so she don't mind being a villain anymore. I think she's used to being a villain. Maybe she made being a villain home. Some people, have you ever heard that saying? Like, well, they told me I ain't shit. They told me I was a thug. They told me this, so that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be whatever the worst thing y'all think of me, that's the fuck I'm going to be. Period. And some people get comfortable with those roles.
I think that's it, girl. This is A Lady, and I'm out. Love you.
Hey, lady. Hey, girl. I didn't know that was you. You usually announce yourself first. See? The chemistry just so damn real. I didn't even have to know it was you, but I liked it, your personality. You know? I didn't even know.
I'm in and out.
I know you in and out. I love you. Hey, girl, what you think about? You said you got that purple mattress.
Yes.
How is the purple mattress?
Well, I love it because I got the one that has the massage in it also, and it also elevates and goes down.
The adjustable base. You got that adjustable base.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right.
Ma'am.
I know that's right.
It's awesome.
Okay. All right. Love you. All right. I'm going to let you go. Calling from 443. You're live on the air.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
All right. I want to say that your show was awesome. I listen to this all the time. You keep me laughing.
Thank you, baby.
And I love your show. My name is Nikki.
Come on,
The second
Nikki.
thing I want to say is how are you? I just seen that clip that you showed. I didn't see that clip before in reference to his daughter, D.L. Hughley's daughter, and whatever was said. But this is what I want to say about Mo Nique. She real. She straight up. She gonna say whatever she say. And nobody can really say how you supposed to react to how you feel about something that somebody been doing to you for a long time. If he been harassing her for a long time and she felt like that was the right time to deal with it, then that's what she gonna do. You can't really be mad about that.
What did he do to harass her?
Like he kept on saying stuff about her, making these jokes, whatever, for however long. If you Google it, you'll see that he kept like attacking her on everything. He always had something to say about whatever she had to do with Tyler Perry, whatever she had going on with Oprah Winfrey. He always had something to say. So if he always had something to say about her, and every situation that she was in, he had an opinion about it, then she should be able to say whatever the hell she want to say to him. Like, I don't understand why it's a problem.
Well, I think people didn't have a problem, but it was when she used the daughter's trauma as a weaponized to go against DL.
Yeah, I don't think she should use the daughter trauma to go against him. I don't think that's right. Mm-hmm. But to just attack him whenever she said she felt like when she got on stage, she already knew what she was going to do in reference to him because she felt the way about the comment about her husband. Then she could do that. I feel like she should be able to attack him. That's what she felt.
I think so too.
They
all talked about her. Why not? I agree with you. I'm with you with that. I think that who is DL not to be talked about? They talk about everybody else, but I was not with the using that trauma to weaponize it to go against DL. That put a bad taste in my mouth, and that's when I had to flip. That's when I started flipping. Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like that part. Mm-hmm. Of course, I really don't like that. I think that's not the way to go about it. But I guess she felt like, because for one, she is using the situation to attack him actually, but it's really not a good thing to do. Any other things, anything else, I feel like is whatever. You should go ahead and attack him all you want, but using kids, I don't think that should be a good look. That's not a good look at all.
Right. All right, well, thank you for calling in. We're going to let you go. We're going to play this clip, and we're going to go back to some phone lines. So make sure y'all please like this video. And, she talks about Corey, too.
I came up from a place, let me be clear, where I had to fight for my self. Because, see, my daddy was just like D. My daddy didn't put no protection on me either when he knew that my brother touched me. So see, I smell niggas like DL. I could smell that cowardliness in him.
It ain't over. Yeah. All right, so comment, let us know. And this picture, this is Mo Nique's brother, the one that did the unthinkable to her when she was young. But it's interesting because Mo Nique, she talks as if the situation happened during the same time DL found out about it. They said DL did not find out about this situation with his daughter till years later. And they said when it happened, the boy was 13, but DL did not know at the time until years later. So his daughter didn't feel comfortable telling him until years later. But when she did tell him, he belittled it and played it like that's what kids do, which really hurted her when, the daughter, she actually felt like, okay, now it's a good time to tell my daddy. And I've been holding this inside me for so long, and to get to a role where I feel kind of safe to tell him, then he's going to belittle it, and he's going to play it like my feelings ain't shit. That wasn't nothing. That's what kids would do. How effing dare you? That's what, the daughter was upset about. But she said, like, it happened Monday, his best friend done touched the daughter. Tuesday, she said, Daddy, your friend touching me. On Wednesday, he told his daughter, shut the hell up, you're a liar. And I'm hanging out with my friend. That's how she played it, but that's didn't how it happened, according to DL.
When people talk to me about my daddy, about my husband, this black man right here, this beautiful king, has taught me how to have patience. Taught me how to have empathy. It's teaching me how to have grace. He said, except for when you get on the stage, when you get on that goddamn stage, go have your way. But it's teaching me and has taught me how to be a lady.
Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell you? He taught her how to be a lady, and she said it out her own mouth. He don't say that. That's what she said. He's teaching her how to be a lady, honey. Check it out.
Said, except for when you get on the stage, when you get on that goddamn stage, go have your way. But it's teaching me and has taught me how to be a lady. He had to teach me, don't open your door till I come around to the side. Teach me and has taught me how to be a lady. He had to teach me, don't open your door till I come around to the side. He had to teach me how to be nurturing. Because I came up from a place, let me be clear, where I had to fight for my goddamn self. Because, see, my daddy was just like DL's ass. My daddy didn't put no protection on me either when he knew that my brother touched me. So, see, I smell niggas like DL. I could smell that cowardliness in him. That's I'm gonna say this for the stage. I'm gonna say that part for the stage. But I recognize that energy. My father had a big bark, but his ass had no bite. When it was time for him to bite, he went in that bedroom and drank a bottle of liquor or a bottle of wine. So when I see DL Hughley, and I see that you got a whole lot of bark, brother, but the moment the bite come back, you get to be tender toes. And then you start crying to our community, the things she said, but why haven't you told anybody what you said? Why haven't you told those black women you've called me bitter and mentally deranged and psychotic, all because I'm trying to fight for equality?
Yeah, and I just...
Comment, let us know. We want some calls. What do y'all think about that clip? Call in. We want to know. All right, calling from 859. You're live on the air. 859. Hello? 859?
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, talk to me. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing very well, and thank you for taking my call. I have a question about, I am a big Mo Nique fan, and it hurts me to have to say that she's wrong in this situation, but she's wrong from the top to the bottom.
Tell us why.
She put that out there. She put that out there about her husband, about them having open marriage. She put that out there. And he was asked about it. Like, a lot of people are asked about certain situations or what's going on in the news. And maybe he should have commented, but he did. She commented on other people's situations. She showed up at this venue at 8:38. She was due there at 8:40. She was supposed to go on at 8:40. She thought she was going to force the promoter to put DL on at 8:40 and let her go on at 9:40. Well, the producer said, no, this is how it's going to happen. Well, that's why, and if she didn't like that, he wouldn't change the order. She wanted to come on and have her say about DL and have him not able to respond to her by coming on after her. Well, that didn't work. She then went on to talk about all his sexuality and all like that, which was not right. I thought it was funny. I laughed at it, but it wasn't right. And so she said that she was the headliner. I think what the promoter tried to do was respect Mo Nique's position in comedy. She's been at the game for 32 years. DL's been at the game for 38 years, almost 40 years. So the producer tried to, I think, accommodate Mo Nique's her position in this business and make her a co-headliner. Mm-hmm. Well, Mo Nique hears only headliner. That's all she hears.
Yeah, you're right.
And so she tries to finagle it so that she comes on last by coming in the door just 2 minutes before she's supposed to come on.
Got it.
She's not ready.
All right, let me tell you what they're saying. They're saying it's a lot of recapping. They enjoy you, but they want just your raw opinion. But I thank you for coming on, boo. Make sure you call back later and just give us your raw opinion. No recaps, because the people in the comment section, they saying no recaps. And I said I'm going to start listening to the people in the comment section. Like how Mo Nique listened to Sydney, and she do what everything Daddy say. I'm going to start listening to the comment section. Y'all daddy to me, okay? Hey, daddy. Say, no, I'm playing. Let's give a big old thank you to Kamisha. Monica donated $5. Thank you, Kamisha. Mo Nique with 50 cents now. He gonna give her the right roles with the right energy. DL did a show because the doors was opening for her. Las Vegas, please. All right. Calling from 423. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, I'm doing all right. How you doing? Talk to me. What you think about that?
All right. I feel like everybody is forgetting about this man came in her backyard and threw toilet tissue all over her shit. Only them two knew about her husband situation. He didn't go public with it, but still she felt some type of way about him talking about her husband. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the day, if Mo Nique, want to address this situation the way she wants to, let her. Because guess what? She know how to pay her bills. If this gonna fuck up her career, guess what? She know how to get the money. So if she want to address the DL this way, oh well. He should have kept his mouth shut about her husband. That's what I feel about it.
All right.
They forgetting about that he did it first.
Y'all better stop talking about people's husbands. All right. Well, thank you, boo. We're going to let you go. And let's give a big old thank you to Female Rap Elite donating $5. Yes, sound like he got her own show. Do your own commentary then. All right, let's play nice, Miss Elite. All right, so check this clip out.
Roll on the mat with jiu-jitsu with cats that's gay, straight, the whole nine. Let me tell you something. You try to play a cat for not being a man, who's physically a man because of their sexuality, you'll find out differently that that's not what it is. For me personally, again, I would be doing myself a disservice my wife, my family a disservice. And I would personally be mad at my homosexual lover that I'm supposed to have for never coming out. He's supposed to come out and check me and be like, this nigga is.
Come on.
He is with the fellas.
Come on.
We be kicking it. Back to 95. I love him.
Hey, how y'all doing? All right, so in this video, Sydney and Mo Nique, they are addressing the gay rumors, and they are addressing Corey.
The jokes I ain't never had has gotten me a 30-year career. The jokes I've never had got me a late-night talk show. The jokes I've never had got me a 5-year sitcom. And I say these things humbly. The jokes I've never had has gotten me the career and resume that I have. I'm not mad at Corey Holcomb because Corey Holcomb, as D.L. Hughley, has done this his whole career. So I understand it. What I will say is disheartening. When I heard Corey Holcomb speak about the deal memo and the contract. And when I heard that brother say, and it's her daddy's contract, this nigga did the contract. Corey, it breaks my heart if you don't have your own standing contract.
Why the music so loud?
As a veteran entertainer in this business, it is disheartening that you wouldn't understand the difference between a deal memo and a contract. And yes, the contract comes from our company that our attorney makes sure everything is right legally. So if you're pushing to our babies in the community that look at this contract, it's the daddy contract, it should be Corey Holcomb, because that way you ensure that your business is being done properly and legally. So when it comes to Corey Holcomb, I don't have no beef. And all this switch hitting shit and her. If y'all notice, this cat don't flinch. He don't flinch. Like he don't flinch. So
Pippins and Stadies.
But here's the craziest thing. If for me, with individuals, what we keep trying to talk to people about is being themselves. And if I was a gay or a bisexual man, I'd be honored to own whatever it was that I happened to be. There's no shame. There's no shade. You calling me switch hitting and whatever. Listen, I roll on the mat with jiu-jitsu with cats that's gay, straight, the whole nine. Let me tell you something. You try to play a cat for not being a man, who's physically a man because of their sexuality, you'll find out differently that that's not what it is. For me personally, again, I would be doing myself a disservice, my wife, my family a disservice, and I would personally be mad at my homosexual lover that I'm supposed to have for never coming out. He's supposed to come out and check me and be like, this nigga is.
Come on.
He is with the fellas.
Come on.
Back to 95. I loved him.
Yeah.
And he loved it me. If
right.
this is supposed to be true. So,
and you was supposed to tell her, Sydney.
Right. So at the end of the day, Corey Holcomb is the type of cat. If somebody love him in the community and really rap to him that he respect, the type of ferocity and energy could be used for positive. Because he's got a lot of it. He's got a warrior spirit, but sometimes he fight the wrong war. Sometimes he fight the wrong war. And I would just ask the brother personally, because I've heard him, I've seen him, and ain't got nothing love for him despite all of what he said. What Brother George Wallace say?
I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
And ain't nothing you can do about it. But what I would say is, what is it about women that you seem to dislike so much, man? Because you be going hard to the paint. Did somebody hurt you? Was it something with the mom? Because that's a conversation that you got to have, because we got to learn how to love our sisters in a different kind of way, where you can talk about anything you want to talk about, but when you try to destroy someone you should be trying to preserve in your conversation, that's questioning, that puts questions towards you, not anybody else. So with anybody has to say in reference to me, it's like, listen, since 14, we 54. Okay, we're gonna be 55 this year. Whatever she don't know about me, I damn sure don't know about myself.
Right. I was gonna say, I really, honestly, what you just said, Sydney, I said that to.
All right, I'm tired of hearing them. Are y'all tired of hearing them comment? Let us know. Any last comments on Mo Nique or Sydney or that other man? Please comment or please call in now. But let's go to some more drama. Did y'all hear about this story? The 5-year-old girl that ran away, but she is found. They said this 5-year-old girl is missing in Texas, and the mama was cussing out the grandmama real bad because the grandma was babysitting her by herself.
I knew it. The camera showed that somebody picked her fucking up on the camera, on that corner right there. They didn't say that she didn't get the description. They waiting on the sheriff department. But when she bent the corner from my camera, when she bent this corner, the camera cuts off so you couldn't see her. So the car that was on that side, it was on the corner lurking, it picked her up. My God. My God. My God. My God. Oh my God. What? Did that car pick up? Picked on the corner, and they seen her walking and scooped her up. That's what happened. The car that was.
They found the baby. Listen to
the entire community breathing a sigh of relief right now because that little girl, 5-year-old Emery Mitchell, who disappeared about noon today, has been found and found safely. She is right inside these doors. In fact, we are at the Southwest Section, Houston Police Southwest Section office on Natita Street, and that little girl in perfect health. In fact, she is in the arms of her auntie right now, as I said, right inside the lobby of this police station. They are interviewing a woman who brought the little girl in just within the last 30 minutes. But the good news is that little girl completely safe. This after a several hours long search for that young child. Neighbors pitching in, putting together flyers and information about the little girl, going on social media, pleading with people. Entire neighborhood.
She was 5 years old, y'all. 5 years old. All right, let's see what else.
That's my heart says no. Yes. Nobody's supposed to be here, but you came along and you changed my mind. Yeah.
All right, I don't know if you guys know, but that was Deborah Cox. She did this song. It was famous. And she didn't sing it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know what she was singing. It goes like this. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I've tried 1,000 times. My heart says no. My body's supposed to be here. I don't know the rest of the words, but that's how it go. You know, she need to have more passion, be more loud with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's Deborah Cox. Shout out to Deborah. All right, let's move on. Who is this? Where in the hell is on this video? Oh, okay. So you guys know that man named Trouble. Rest in peace to Trouble. He's a rapper, right? He be talking about cucumber challenge. And I think he's one of them thug rappers that's always talking about disrespecting girls in a freaky way or whatever. And did you know he left the club? He was smoking that smoke. He was out partying in the club, flexing, talking about how much jewelry he got. And he got a girlfriend. But when he went over to another girl house that he been dating or seeing or creeping on, it was a sneaky link. Right? And him and the sneaky links up in her apartment, okay? And then her ex or her abusive man came home and bust open that door. Get your ass up. Get up. What you doing with my woman? Get your ass up. And next thing you know, and I'm like, Trouble, you didn't hear that man busting up in the door? Y'all didn't hear that man busting up in the door? I guess they didn't. Maybe he did it in a real sneaky way. And he popped him in the chest. They said it was only one hit in the chest, and Trouble was gone. He was out for the count. And let's give a big old thank you to Stacy. Hey, Stacy Sinclair. You know you my boo. Donated $50. Please don't say no more. Oh, you ain't like that? My voice didn't sound anointed to you? Huh? Okay. Okay, so they are saying that he knew about this woman's situation, and this is the clip they're talking about. And this is your favorite gossip. And who else is there? I got the Dirt TV YouTube channel. Shout out to I Got the Dirt TV YouTube channel. Check this out. They are saying, look at the title. They said the video proves Trouble knew all about the situation that cost him his life. If you know your girl, all right? So check this out. Think it's about a video about him dating this girl, and he know this girl got crazy ex-mans.
Street with you. Really don't get off about your past, right? Nothing about what happened before me. But the reason why a lot of y'all don't get taken serious, cause y'all still be consistently fucking them 2-3 of them we be knowing. You might not know that we know these, cause everybody I fuck with.
Okay, so he's pretty much saying that everybody's for everybody. The girls that he's dating with, he knows that they have like 3 or 4 men that they're doing a do too. So everybody doing a do with everybody, because he has a girlfriend and he creeps on his girlfriend with multiple girls. The girls that he dates or has the freaky sex with, they date and do it with multiple men. So everybody just doing it with everybody at this point. And he was just saying that, women try to act like they don't have nothing going on, but he know and he cool with it.
On a day-to-day basis, you don't see me with these. I talk to or who I got real relationship, real tie with. You don't see me with them. But y'all be fucking 2-3 of them. So of course they're gonna, you know what I mean? We just gonna keep the one together, bitch. I fuck with you, you know what I mean? I got nothing against you. I ain't gonna never shame your name, no none of that. That ain't never been part of my campaign. I never shame your name. But I recognize game, so I back with state. But at the same time, like, bro, you gotta keep that shit gangster with a bitch. If like, if you fucking with her, you like her like that, like, you just gotta tell her, like, bitch, stop. Like, please, just stop. Don't do that. Like, don't do that no more. Like, that's here. I know that.
Why he talking like that? Anyway, people are saying, why don't he go to the hotels? Because these are free hoes. Okay, let me break out the game. A lot of the girls that's doing it in the hotel, they're getting paid. Okay, they're about their money. But if he going to these girls' apartment house, they just doing it for charity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they like Goodwill hoes. Goodwill kitty cats. They just giving up the kitty cat, for charity. You know what I'm saying? It's just a donation. Whatever you have, if you don't have nothing, that's okay. Come on and hit. If you bring out a pint, if you bring a Dr. Pepsi, at least you donated something. If you bring them a cheeseburger, whatever, that's donation. Donation kitty cat. But usually if a hotel, high price hotel, it's like you have to give a payment. You know what I'm saying? We have a set price. We have standards, and we have time. See, the girls in a hotel, they're not going to spend all day with you. They're going to give you, you're going to pay them what the time is worth. 5 minutes, that could be $500. 10 minutes, that's $1,000. You know what I mean? An hour, we're talking, what we talking? We're talking what? What, 10K, 10 grand for an hour? Sleepovers? I mean, come on. We have to be $500,000 for sleepover. At least $240K for a damn sleepover. What the fuck? Come on now. I got all these other niggas to do. You know, you're not special. You are my clock. You know, they're more professional. They take their craft and their business serious, you know. These hoes in these apartments, they just looking for dick to donate into their legs. Donate some dick. And they donating some kitty cat. Yeah, whatever you can bring, whatever you can give. It's an offering, you know? And that's just what it is. So clearly, you know, that's what was going on. Trouble was paying the booty. If he was paying for this hoe, I don't think she was a high price hoe doing it in an apartment. Because if you smart and you a high price hoe, why would you have these strange men go up into your apartment? Even though he's famous somewhat, you still don't want these famous celebrities to know where you are. They the craziest ones out here, you know? But let's keep on going. All right, so what else going on? Okay, so this is the man that took him out of here, you know? And they said that his mama told the cops on him, look at him wearing a G-Star. Now, y'all can call me petty, right? Look at Tiana Harris said $200K, damn, never knew how expensive it was. Yeah, that's the high price shit. You know what I mean? Tiana Harris, some people got high price kitty cat, you know? And they know they ain't gonna go for nothing low. And you know their clientele that they have, they love spending that money. And they don't mind spending money. You know, it's really about clientele. You know, if you got a hoe, if you got a friend that's a hoe, and all her clientele are thugs, she ain't making no money. She probably, $40 for some head? She probably said, give me 40 for some head, nigga. Because these thugs, they cheap, y'all. I heard the black clients are real cheap. That's what I heard from my whole friends. They said they're real cheap. They always complain. They want y'all to do so much for so little. But they said when they get with the white mans, they pay them real good, top dollar. You know what I mean? Yeah, something to think about. Something to think about. These niggas out here flexing like they got it all, but when it comes to the money, they be cheap as a motherfucker. They so cheap. Yeah, girl, allegedly $40 for some head. You know, and another thing too, allegedly, you know, more people get into the whole game. So you know what that means? More competition. That means the price is going lower. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a real estate market, right? We got a real estate market. Now, when we have low inventory, that means when we have low hoes on the market, it's not that many hoes on the market. That means that they can go up a price. They can do more cash money because everybody wants to get into that hoe. Everybody wants a good hoe. So the girls, they'll be able to go, you know, higher. But like a housing market, if you have so many houses out here and everybody's selling, you know, the people that's out here buyers, it becomes a buyer's market. So that's what it is in the whole industry. It's a buyer's market where a buyer going to a house, you know, the seller got that kitty cat on the market for all that time. And they want to sell. So they're going to have to go down on that price. They're going to have to say, well, okay, well, I'm going to need you to do X, Y, and Z. If you want me to buy this house, if you want me to buy that kitty cat, you need to do extra. You need to go down on your damn price, ho. You too much. Can you do it for $5? And, you know, these sellers selling the kitty cat, they be so thirsty and desperate because a lot of people are not buying because there's so much damn competition now. So, of course, they're going to have to go down. And the whole value is going to go down more because there's too many hoes on the market. You know, that's why if it was smaller hoes, it would, you know, the value of a hoe would be more valuable. But it's just too much now. That's why it's going down to $40, you know, $30 for some head. So let's continue on. I can listen to you all day. Thank you, Kimberly. What they say, what's the difference between a $40 blow and a $300 blow? Girl, let me tell you. Technique is everything, T. Williams. A $300 hoe, most likely she's been in that industry for a long time. She know her worth. She know how to be seductive. I would think she's going to be more picky. She's going to be more clean. A $40 hoe, you might walk away with gonorrhea. Okay, you might walk away with a STI. You know what I mean? Because that $40 hoe, she desperate. And you know, a lot of people going to want to get on that $40 deal. It's like a damn Walmart. Everybody want to rush in for a 40. You got a $40 head? Okay, hook me up. Give me some time. And a $40 hoe, she going to try to get all the costs. Because she try to build that thing. Versus a girl that's $300. All she need is one, and she's good. And most likely, she's going to have repeats. But that $40 hoe, she's out there. And I'm sure she's going to have more clientele just to live. And she probably don't care who her clientele is. She's just wrecking in the dick. You know what I mean? And that $300 hoe, she's going to be picky. She probably going to be more discreet. She probably going to be like, nah, this is not my type of clientele. She's going to be more picky. So, hey, if it's going to be cheaper, you're going to have more risk, right? It's just going to be more risky. Versus a 300 hoe, So, my friend was charging $1K. Good for her, Ron. Shit. Why not? These niggas not the niggas, but these gentlemen, they gonna spend it, okay? They gonna spend that money. Y'all think they don't be spending money? They be spending that money. But it's gonna mess the girls up because there's too many hoes. Everybody wanna be a hoe. Everybody wants to be a stripper. That lifestyle ain't for everybody. Leave it to the professionals and find you your true talent. You know what I mean? Leave them hoes alone. Anyway, leave it to the professionals. Well, anyway, this man right here. I'm sorry, I done got all off track. This girl right here, this man right here, his name G-Star. Well, his name not G-Star. I don't know what his name is. He the one that took out Trouble. Yes, he took out Trouble. Now, I don't know. I don't want to judge, but he not the looker to me. Do he look? He don't even look like he rap all that tight, I don't know. I can be kind of picky. Like, if you mess with that motherfucker, I don't want to mess with your ass. Let me find out you messing with somebody that I don't approve of, that I feel like... I don't know, if I feel like, damn, why you gotta mess with that girl? I can't fuck with you because you mess with that girl. And I know it's not right and it's very judgmental. But that's just how I feel. Me laying up with your ass when I know that your ex or you have if you have a big ass range, I don't know. I'm petty. I am petty. I like a nigga that got a type. Is that bad? These niggas out here that got a range. They can date anything. They can be with that person and that person and that person. That turned me the fuck off. I don't like that shit, And if I was Trouble, knowing that she dated his ass, I would be like, oh, hell no, I can't fuck with you. But I comment, like, how do y'all feel about that? Could you date a man? Would you prefer to date a man that has a type? Press 1. Or you prefer to date a man that have a huge range? Press 5. Like he's open to all, he don't judge. I want a nigga to judge. I know that may be bad as hell. I want a nigga to judge. I want his ass to have standards. Okay? Hell no. I want you to have a type. All right? But comment. Let us know what you do. Okay? What y'all think? Not my type of guy. Sorry, y'all. His hairline. All right. So let's continue on and see what else is out here. Oh, this is one of his girlfriends. Trouble girlfriend. I can't read that. That's so small. What it say? It says, those of you knew my love for Trouble and his love for me. Most people knew Trouble. I knew his entire heart. He knew mine. nearly 10 years, and we shared only things that me and I and his family knows. Home girl, you've been with this man for 10 years and y'all not married? You've been with this man for 10 years and he's still out here cheating on you and messing with all random type of women? But, you know, that's her relationship. That's her lifestyle, and that's how she want it. But anyway, it says, I'm not okay. My soulmate and twin flame is gone. Thank for the cause, but I can't speak right now. I'm crushed. I cannot believe life right now. Well, homegirl, this is what I tell you. Listen, if you really want to see your flame, your twin flame, or whatever you want to call him, why don't you just go to one of them spirits? You know, I'm sure he's probably still roaming the earth, and he's probably mad, you know. And do y'all think Trouble is upset right now? Press 10 if you feel like he's upset. Press 15 if you feel like he's at peace. I would think Trouble is upset. He was not planning to leave this earth, but maybe he was, because they said he did make quotes, you know, a month later talking about live your life. You never know when it's your time to go and blah, blah, blah. He did that, a couple of weeks before his death. So maybe the death of Angel did visit him, you know? And can I tell y'all something else? Don't y'all know that candle I was talking about, right? That candle in my room, it be coming on and then it turn off. And it's so effing eerie. Like, I feel like it's a spirit up in there or something, right? Girl, why did it do it again? It did it again. And I find myself at night, you know, I be laying on the other side, like looking towards the opposite way. Do you know I will hurry up and turn my head and look at that candle to see if that shit on or not? And I'm looking at that candle, looking if you gonna flick on or what. But I don't know what's going on with that candle. Sometimes it happened to me twice. It flick on and it flick off. Like a spirit trying to tell me something. A spirit around. I don't want no contact with you, spirit. I mean, do I? Can you tell me how to hit the damn lottery? Shit. If you can give me the lottery ticket numbers, then maybe we could talk. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to invite your ass. This is too different for me. You know, I don't know. They Kevin low value ghost Sam. You think Kevin doing it? It's the Kevin. I don't know. Kevin, what you want with me, Kev? Why does Kevin want to contact with me? Move that candle out your home. I should. It's a battery operated. Don't you know them candles? It's battery operated. It's a remote. So you press a button and then the candle light up. It's not real fire. It's battery operated. Girl, that be your AC. You thought it was Kevin Samuels. Who you think it is now? I don't know who it is. Nope. But anyway, let's keep on moving on. That's Kevin Samuels blowing your candles out. Did he burn some sage in the corners of your house and say aloud, only God is positive? Okay. You have to pray. Did he stop using a candle? Maybe. But the thing is, Tide Spring, I don't never use that candle. I just have it up there because it look cute. But this your boy, DDG, he's been arrested. They say he's out now, but he got felony charges. And you know who like him? Chloe Bailey. Sit your tail down. You know, she's so in love with this thug. She love the thugs, don't she? Haley, you better focus on them books. Go to college, get yourself a degree, and find yourself. Leave these knuckleheads alone, girl. DDG, he's already out here getting felons. And he want to be a rapper or something. Leave these niggas alone. But you know, she not going to listen. Maybe she'll listen to y'all, but she ain't going to listen to me. All right, let's go on. All right, so they are saying that this boy right here, when they found out that Young Thug was in the jail cell, he went to the cops and was telling the cops he's going to hurt them.
Terroristic threats. Many of the counts refer to threats to assassinate Patrick Labat.
My son is dealing with mental health, and also he's grieving. You know, his brother was killed in September from a hit and run.
Malaika Kalenga told us she's Quartavious Mender's mother and that she believes his mental illness, diagnosed when he was 12, is to blame.
Is Quartavious Mender mentally ill?
We hadn't made that assessment, all right? So we'll leave that to the courts to decide. But the last thing you're going to do is threaten me and my family.
23 counts of felony terroristic threats. Many of the counts refer...
All right, so it's a lot of mental going on. So since there's a lot of mental going on, what is society going to do to help the mental people? You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, so this is a video that's going viral, and I want you guys to check it out.
All right, you guys.
Did you really come back with 2 separate checks?
Yeah, that's what I was asked to do.
You're really going to make me pay?
You gonna get some ass?
No.
Well, anyways, man, here go the 2. She's not gonna give you what? No ass. That's crazy.
Man.
Wait.
See, this is what I'm talking about. He's mad at her. He talking about you not gonna give me no your butt. You're not gonna give me no butt. If you don't give me no butt, then I'm not gonna pay for your cheese and biscuits. You know, these niggas so cheap. Cheese and biscuits for some butt, you know, and that's what they want. They want the low hoes. They don't want to deal with the 300K girl because they can't afford her one, and she's not gonna put up with that bull crap. But they have gotten so low, you know, they may not deal with a $40 hoe. They may say, let me take you out to eat, you know, and they may be having coupons, you know, or who knows what they got. But they are expecting to get some butt. They feed you some chicken, you turn around and get some butt. And that's just what it is, and that's so gross and so nasty. It's like, if you wanted some ass, won't you just go get a hoe? Or you could have just told her at the door. But he knew he probably, I don't know what these, I don't get this shit. Call in. Let us know what y'all think about this. It's very disturbing. It's very disturbing. And this supposed to be a black brother, a black king, supposed to be protecting, loving these women. And how you gonna do her like this? Oh, yeah, you know they got coupons. I'm glad I stopped dating. I know that's right. I would have lied and said yes, then dipped on his ass later. Why you want... Okay, if you lie to these men talking about you going to give them some butt, do you know they're going to be hounding that ass? They're going to be like, nah, that's my butt. You said, you see, that's going to make them... Be honest. Leave these niggas alone. Leave them alone. All right, so they are saying that Jay Prince is talking bad about Whack 100.
Call them punks. I remember calling them sissies. So he like a sissy to me. You know what I mean? He's a sissified me, and I can say a whole lot of other things, but we own $1 million worth of game. Right. But just for the record, I want all that smoke that one is talking about. You know, I know how to put all that out. So.
All right, so he's calling Whack 100 gay. Yeah, he said Whack 100 is zesty, and he want all the smoke. All right, so...
Channing, people got mad at you when you called Russell Wilson a square. Do you take that back?
Not at all. Not one bit. You know what I did? Bring it up, Sierra, bring it up man's family. I'll take that back. But have y'all seen Russell's videos? You seen Mr. Unlimited and this goofy... My bad.
Listen, but
there's
nothing wrong with being a square, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I didn't call him
that's
alcoholic.
That's a positive thing to me, really.
But I think though...
You said you didn't call him alcoholic.
I didn't call him alcoholic. I didn't call him a deadbeat dad. I didn't call him a pedophile.
Some people felt like it was personal. Like you have a personal issue with him.
No. There's lame people all around, I think. And I'll call them lame if you ever throw a name out. I say lame or cool. It's an opinion, and it's what I thought. Like...
Well, I think your ass lame. How about that? I think your ass very lame. Yeah. I think he's lame. How about that? I don't want to hear shit he got to say. Let's keep on moving on. Oh, sorry to hear this, but what Well, I was gonna say Tony Braxton. Kanye West and his girlfriend has broken up. You know what? I got something to say. I know it's out of line. Why am I hungry though? Why do I want like a vanilla cake with some chocolate ice cream, icing, and a bowl of ice cream? That sounds really tasty. Listen, I'm doing this shit and all I'm thinking about is food. I got a problem. I really got a problem with some damn food, I'm telling you. Okay, so anyway, and I need to lose some damn weight, right? But it ain't gonna happen. But anyway, let's go here. Don't y'all want to eat some ice cream with me, y'all? That's what I want to do. Can we all just have a nice invite and we can sit around the living room? And I want us to have the fireplace going on. I want us to have some nice music. And I want the lights to be dim. I want everybody to have a bowl of ice cream. And we just sitting back, just talking very nice and calmly. And I'm just listening, eating this ice cream, and enjoying good conversation. Can we have an ice cream day or ice cream evening? No TV. It's just going to be us, bowl of ice cream, and the fireplace, and just having some good conversation, honey. That's what I want to do. Okay? But anyway, we got peach cobbler and ice cream, but I eat banana. I'm trying, banana, Yes, butter pecan. What you know about that butter pecan? Not in your house, the lights flicker. I know that's right, shit. I'd be scared of them spirits too. We'll go over your house then, Ashley. Ashley Dent, or allegedly, we'll go over your house. How about that? Okay, ice cream and gossip. Ooh, doesn't that sound nice? Yes, a good slumber party. I love me a slumber party. We can all wear our PJs. Hey, okay. All right, so Kanye West and his girlfriend has broken up. Ain't that sad? Now, the thing is, wasn't she talking about she's in love and this the love of her life? You know, all these girls that Kanye get with is fake and phony. He has been with so many women this year. Because before that, it was this other one. And all these girls are phony, Kanye. All these girls don't love you. They don't like you. They're just using you because you're Kanye West and because you have money. That's it. And you pander to them. But they don't love you. They just want your money. Comment, let us know. Do y'all feel like these girls that's dating Kanye West really want to be with him? Press 3 if you feel like they really want to be with him. Or press 5 if you feel like they just want to be with him because he got money and he's famous and they like all that attention and they want all that fame. That's it. That's it. These girls are very shallow that he dates. And he knows it. He got to know it. But that's his type. That's what he like. And they say he got a new one now. And nope, she ain't black either. He don't date black women and he don't want to date black women. But black girls, it'd be so quick to defend him and to have his back, right? And to buy his shit. But, all right. But you know what? I'm down with OPP. You know what I'm saying? You know me. I'm down with OPP. Yeah, you know me. I'm down with OPP. Okay. Interracial relations. I'm down with that shit. Okay. Yeah. Let me find me a good white man. Or, yeah. Shit, I'm open to it. Hell yeah. I just, yeah, let me find me a young Brad Pitt. What's his name? Brad Pitt? Yeah, let me find a young Brad Pitt, you know, or a Lindo DiCaprio. I want one of him. He looking good. Who else? That's Caucasian. I can say, hey, who else, y'all? What's a good looking Caucasian man? Oh, you know who, don't you know that girl that played on Tyler Perry movie? What's that TV show called? The Half and Half Nots. Candace. You know, she got her a good, handsome white man. They really in love with each other, too. Who else got a white man? Eve got a white man, you know. Who else got a white man? The girl from Precious, she got a white man. He treat her real good. Give me Justin Timberland. Okay, I see you, Justin. Gigi gonna come down to Houston. Oh, that's where they at in Houston. Linda. Brad Pitt is down with the swirl for sure. Okay, come on, Dirty Vegas. Hey, Brad. How you doing, nigga? I mean, man, sir. How you doing, sir? You like Channing Tatum? That's not my type. But go ahead. Allegedly, you can have Channing Tatum. I ain't checking for his ass. Orlando DiCap. I don't know who that is. Yes, Paul Walker. I don't know who that is. Oh, you know what else? I don't know if you guys watch this TV show, but it's called The Vikings. Have y'all ever seen The Vikings? Press 10 if you've seen The Vikings before. Press 12 if you never watched The Vikings. Oh my goodness, The Vikings, it's a history piece, but it's so full of action. If you like Games of Thrones, you will like The Vikings, okay? It takes place like in the 1100th century or the 10,000th century or the 900th century. You know, girl, it's good. I love it. Anyway, it's this main character. They call him Ragnar in the Viking series. Girl, he can get it. He can get it. Ragnar in the Viking. He's so damn fine. I be looking at that TV show, I be staring at his ass like, nigga, you can get it. Okay, I wish I want to see you in live, real, in person. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see some shit with you. Okay, but Matthew M. is thinking about running for Texas governor. I don't know who that is. I've never heard of Vikings was good. I heard, yeah, Dirty Vegas. You got to check out the Vikings. Girl, I come to your house or you come to my house. I have seen the Vikings 5 times, but I will watch it again if I can get you into it. Okay? Yes, I love me the Vikings. All right, so let's keep on moving on and seeing what else is out here. Okay, so everybody's talking about this Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. What do you guys think? You guys know they broke up. And Lori Harvey, she's taking out all the pictures of Michael B. Jordan off her Instagram, and she's getting back to her life. A lot of people have certain things to say about this. I've heard black men say, see, to the black community, you guys can't get mad if Michael B. Jordan started dating only white women because the situation did not work with Lori. And I'm like, nigga, he just wanted to date white women. Just do that, you know? One person, come on, that's stupid. But people are really playing the gender and the race card when it comes to Lori and Michael. Shirley says she's a user. Well, I like her using ass, okay? What she used, it was not for her. You know, she's young. She got a lot to go through. Hell, niggas use girls all the time. And so what? Tiana, you think Lori took an L? I don't think so. I think Lori realized that she's a bigger fish than Michael B. And I think Lori realized her future is bright. I think she's playing a game. I think that she gets a lot of advice from a lot of big bosses of these men in the industry. And she's doing what she has to do to make her dreams come true as a CEO or whatever she's going to do. I don't think that Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey, I don't even think it was a real relationship. I think it was a contract. I think people got a lot of he was getting a lot of backlash. And they was going to cast him on a lot of black shows because it's like your black fan base don't like you no more because they feel like you only date white women. So we need to set this shit up for you to date a black girl, you know, and then you guys can break up in a couple of years with Make It Her Fault. And, you know, you'll be all good in the hood. And that's what I think is happening. And I think they said, well, hell, Lori, she's beautiful. We know she don't mind being a beard. She don't mind being a relationship. It's going to do good for her business. You know, she's going to get a certain amount of money. And she did what she got to do. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. But comment, let us know what you guys think. And feel free to call in. Okay, so I can't play this video because it's VLAD, but they are saying that Young Buck said that Cassie, in front of a stage, Diddy told her shave all of her head, and Cassie did it, you know. And we already knew Cassie was a beard, but she wanted to be the. I don't know what she wanted from that Puff Daddy relationship, but she got tired of it and she moved on. So good for her, you know. But Lori Harvey, he doing it. Beard, Gigi, you think it? I don't know who gay. I don't know. So somebody got a divorce. I don't know who these people is, but I just seen their ass. I said, let me talk about him. Kenya reportedly filed for divorce from his wife 20 years for the second time. Wow, that's a long time. But you know, if it's not working, it's not working. And he tried this for the second time. Did he take a loss because he divorced from his wife? You know, things just don't work out. And y'all know y'all cannot take y'all husbands, y'all can't take y'all wives to heaven with y'all. You know, when the earth ends and y'all go into the spirit realm, do y'all think y'all still gonna be married? Do y'all think y'all still gonna be doing the do? Do y'all think y'all still gonna be like, this is my husband or whatever? I don't know. I've never heard that like once you leave this earth and you're going to still be with your husband or your wife and y'all still going to want to do the do. I think it's all flesh to do the do and all that shit. So I don't know. I've never died before and I don't plan on dying anytime soon. And I don't want the dead to come sending me messages telling me shit. So I don't know. And I'm going to leave that alone. So let's keep on moving. I don't know who these people is. I know I'm getting hungry. That's what I hope somebody open tonight. Okay. I'm sure about to go out in these streets. Okay. Yes, girl. I'm about to go out in these streets and get me something. Ooh, a milkshake sounds yummy. A strawberry milkshake. Okay. I want, some ice cream with some pecan nuts. Okay, yes indeedy. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's keep on going. What is this girl talking about? This is Trouble Girlfriend, and she pretty much says she's not offended that her boyfriend was caught with another woman when he left this earth. Hell, why would she be offended? She was probably effing another man. You know, they do open relationships. Ain't nobody committed. Of course she don't mind, because she off here with another man. Who is this? Drew, this is not the flex. Okay, so the Housewives Atlanta people. Drew Baltimore, she told Kenya that her and her husband is not the same because her husband stayed. Drew, that don't mean okay, and so what? Well, at least Kenya's husband gave her enough respect to leave her to say, hey, I don't want to play no games with you. I know I'm going to make your ass miserable and I'm going to let you go. I think that's a good honor versus a man that know he's making you miserable. He know he cheating on you. He know he gaslighting you and he won't let you go. You know, that's how I feel about that. All right, so what else? They are saying Nene Leakes is not working anymore, and she blames a lot of it on Bravo. She said her career is on stall. What do y'all think about that? Nene Leakes? All right. Okay, that's it. Sorry about that. That's it, y'all. Comment, let us know what you guys think. I'm about to go get me something to eat. Waffles, chicken and waffles. You know what, original man? I don't want no chicken and waffles. But let me tell y'all something, okay? Not the other day. I had me some of, who did I have? I had me Texas Roadhouse. Have y'all had Texas Roadhouse? When I tell y'all them biscuits is off the chain. Go to Texas Roadhouse and get y'all some of them rolls. Them rolls is delicious. And I had, the last time I was there, I had me a ribs. And they got the ribs, the meat is so soft, y'all, and tender. It's falling off the bones, okay? I just wish I had extra barbecue sauce, but it was falling off the bone. And the mashed potatoes. They know they good. And I like it with the dark gravy. And I like it with the cream gravy. The white, the white gravy. I love that shit. I love it. Uh-huh. All right, well, let me go and get on out of here. I love y'all. DJ, turn me up. Turn me up.